Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here at another Tone Avenue Talk session. We're here with my guy, author, entrepreneur, speaker. We up close and personal tonight with Mr. Jay Anders, y'all. Welcome to Tone Avenue Talk, bro.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me out here, man. I love the fitness club. I'm not telling you that all the time, but I really do love it. Nice setup, real nice setup. So I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. So listen, man, there's so much that I want to talk to you about. Just to let the people know, you're on your second book. And from your titles to the meaning behind your titles, something I've always been intrigued by. So before we even go into any of that, tell us, what was your motivation for becoming an author?
Yeah, man. So my motivation for becoming an author, it started with just sharing my story with people, just out in public. You know, I'm just talking to people while I be at work, and no matter where I'm at. First off, I'm a talker, so I love to talk. And then, but when I be talking to people, it's just like I naturally inspire them, just without even trying. Just share my story, and people would tell me, "Hey, man, you should be a speaker. I can see you being a preacher. I can see you being an author." And it's like, you know, I didn't give it much thought for a while. I'm like, nah, you know, I'm not gonna write a book. Then I had people also in my ear also telling me that I wasn't capable of writing a book. So, you know, but then I really started thinking long and hard. Like, well, I got more people that telling me I should write a book. So maybe I should just write a book. And then I'm a writer anyway, because when I grew up back in elementary school, English class was my favorite subject. So the essays, I aced the essays because I just love to write. I love to research, and writing for me is therapy. So when people told me that I should write a book because I was inspiring them, it's just like, okay, writing is therapy for me, and I can inspire people at the same time to help somebody with my story. I'm gonna become an author. So that's what my motivation was, becoming an author. Just other people just telling me I should go for it, and I went for it.
Hey, that's cool, man. Something I like that you just brought out that I think is, anytime you're pursuing something, whether it's a dream or career, you always gonna have them people that's positive in your ear. You always gonna have those people that's negative in your ear.
Yeah.
And that's the thing we gotta remember. Not everybody's gonna be there rooting you in the right direction or rooting you on. You're gonna have some people that's gonna be tearing you down, but staying focused on the goal is the main thing.
That's it, man.
I'm glad you brought that out, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Definitely, man. So your first book, which I had the opportunity, the pleasure of reading, was Success Is My Prayer. Great book. You were very open about your story.
Appreciate it.
Well, how did you come up with that title, Success Is My Prayer?
The title, I actually came up with it in 2016, before it was even a title. It started off as my daily slogan to myself. And back then, and even now, I write motivational quotes on my bathroom mirror. So I see these quotes every day when I go brush my teeth, wash my face, whatever I go do. So it's right there in my face. So one day I just wrote Success Is My Prayer. And it's like, and it just stuck with me. And then, because I'm already in my mind, I'm already like I have a lion mentality. So how I created, how I really put meaning behind it was, I took the lion, I took the lion. You take a lion, when he's hungry, he's gonna go after his prey, right? He's gonna go after his food. Nothing gonna stop him from going after his food. But he also taking a risk of going after that prey, because he gotta eat, he hungry. But he taking that risk too, because he don't know if he gonna survive or not taking that risk. But he gotta take that risk to eat. And so for me in life, success is my prayer. It's just the same thing. I set goals in life, and I don't stop until I go get those goals. I don't stop until I see it, until I get it. So my other slogan with that is speak what you see until you see what you said. So I'm gonna speak what I see until I see what I said. You know, so for me, success is my prayer is setting those goals and not stopping until I achieve those goals like a lion. But I'm taking risks on these goals. Some of these goals are big risks. You know, even starting a business or whatever, things like that. Those are risks, but it's like, it's a risk that you're willing to take to get to the next level in life. So you set these goals, you gotta set, for me, I set big goals, real big goals that I know I gotta grow into those goals. I gotta grow into the man that's gonna achieve those goals. But I set big goals. So those are my prey. So I got a lion mentality, and those are my prey, and I lock in on that prey until I get it.
Yeah, I like that, man. Speaking of lion, I heard something, I think it was Ray Lewis that said this. He said, when you think about it, why is a lion the king of the jungle? He's not the biggest, can't be the smartest, not the fastest, because that's a cheetah.
Right.
The biggest would be an elephant.
Right.
But what makes the lion the king of the jungle is his mentality.
It's a mentality.
It's a mentality.
That lion mentality is just a different mentality, man. It's like, even though I'm not a Leo by zodiac sign wise, but it's like, it's like, I don't know, everything. You come to my house, I got lions. Like, I got lion portraits. I got them like, in my office. Like, I love lions. I got lion on my desk. Just that lion mentality is just different. Like I say, not the biggest. I'm not the biggest by no means. I'm not the smartest. I surround myself with people that's smarter than me, but it's that mentality just different.
It's different,
and
yeah.
I feel like your work ethic speaks for yourself. I feel like, when you got that mentality and you lock in, it's nothing you can't get. There's nothing, I feel like there's nothing when we set our mind to it that we can't get out here.
Yeah.
I feel like anything you want, you can really go get it. I really feel crazy. I really feel that crazy that you can really get it. Jerry, you said I can get that? Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah.
If you want it bad enough, you can go get it. That lion, he want that prey bad enough. He gonna go get that prey. He not gonna stop. That lion mentality just different.
Yeah, I agree. It's different. It's different, man. And something else you said, I like this. I actually just started doing this recently. Is writing quotes on my mirror so that every single day I'm reminded of that.
Yeah.
And that, just something for the people out there listening. Once you hone in on a goal, surround yourself with that goal. Like you said, you got lions all throughout the house.
Yeah.
Every day, that's all you see.
That's
it's
all
that
right.
constant reminder to keep locked in that mentality. And I think that's important. Surround yourself with those things. So that way, and I'm the same way. If you want to get something, you can get it.
You can get it, man. You can get it. Like you surround yourself in the right frame of mind. First off, it starts with your mind, and then you surround yourself with the right group of people that can support you or support what you're doing.
That's
and
key.
Support what you're going after. Man, it's nothing you can't have out here. It's really nothing. But you got to really just it's a mind frame shift though. Because a lot of people, man, when we start, a lot of us are battling ourselves, or battling in life, like we're struggling, and things like that. But when we really take a step back and take a breather, and it's like, wait. I don't have to struggle. I could just learn some money management, some financial management, learn how to manage my money, and I'll make sure I don't have to struggle, me and my family don't have to struggle. But you gotta make that a goal, and you gotta shift your mindset to that. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanna learn how to better your finances, you gotta eat, breathe, and sleep how to better your finances. Like you gotta shift your mind frame to it. You can't say, well, I want $1 million, but your work ethic says otherwise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I mean, because all you're gonna do is just say you want $1 million, you're never gonna get it because your work ethic says otherwise.
Yeah.
Because your mind frame is not there yet.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree 100%. And who you surround yourself with is key.
That's major key,
That's
man.
major.
That's major key, man. That's probably one of my biggest. I would say who you surround yourself with is probably at the top of my list.
Yeah.
Not money, not the flash, not anything. Not people, human beings, people that I can connect with, people that is like, bro, I see you, I see what you're doing. I'm gonna support you. I'm rocking with you.
Yeah.
Same thing, And I feel like, man, when you surround yourself with good people, that you bring ideas to them, and it's like, okay, bro, I hear what you're saying. It's like, and they feed it. Now y'all bouncing ideas off.
Yeah.
Two is always better than one.
Exactly.
That's why I like when Jay-Z said, nobody wins when the family feud.
Yeah.
So who you surround yourself with is key. That's
key.
I can't stress that enough, man. That's a major key.
It's major. That's going to determine if you grow, if you stay stagnant,
Yep.
or if you go backwards.
Yep.
Who you surround yourself
Who you
with,
surround
bro.
yourself with, man. man. Those are decisions that we make every day.
Yeah.
You know, so if we are making decisions and keeping ourselves around people who are no good for us, that's on us.
Yeah.
That's on us. I allowed them to take up that energy. I allowed them to take up my time. I allowed myself to be around that environment. I didn't have to be around that environment. I allowed myself to be around that environment.
Yeah.
So, you know, you allow yourself, you know, we got to make our decisions. We got to think wisely who we surround ourselves with and, you know, connect accordingly. But yeah, man, just human to human interaction, I love it. I love connecting with people, man. I love it.
That's what it's all about, man. Like that point. So, key question here, I think is a good time to ask. So, what was that turning point in your life when you adapted that lion mentality?
The turning point in my life where I really adapted that mentality was when I was 17. I had went to jail, and now I'm facing 20 years of prison. And it's like, man, how you say? I did the math real quick. I said, I'm gonna be 37 when I get out. Oh nah, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. And so for me, it's like, this is it. Wait. I done had my run, my street run. My mama didn't know what I was doing. Nobody knew what I was doing in the streets. And it's like, you had your run, boom, here's your day. Now what you gonna do about it? You can either learn and you can elevate from this, or you can go back and do the same thing. For me, it was like, I gotta get out of this. I gotta elevate forward. No matter how hard it's gonna be, I gotta elevate forward. Because I don't wanna be like this. I don't wanna be in the system. I don't wanna be another black male who grew up in the system, who don't get a chance at being a father, who don't get a chance at life. You know? So it's like, I gotta change that. I had a conversation with my homeboy, and I'll never forget, I had a conversation with my homeboy. I saw him at court one morning. I said, bro, I'm done with this lifestyle, but we gotta be done. We've been in these streets too long. You know, it's finally done, 20, hearing the judge say 20 years, you know, and first I didn't even have a bond, so I couldn't even finish my high school, I couldn't even finish high school career. So I had to go get a GED. So it's like, man, I ain't no way, I gotta change, I got it. So I told my boy, and I said, man, I'm done. And he told me he was done, but long story short, he ended up killing himself. And he was still in the streets. And that was another one. It's like, I gotta get out. So I don't wanna see my family hurt no more. I done seen people around me get killed or die, you know, so it's like, for some reason, God's sparing my life though, you know. And I ask God sometimes, like, why you sparing me? Because I done had guns pulled on me. I done been, you know, I'm supposed to be in the prison right now and let them tell it. You know, so it's like, well, why did I get spared? So it's like, I had to start paying attention to that. And as soon as I paid attention, it's like, I hear you, God. I'm focused. I'm locking in right here. So then that lion mentality really clicked. It really clicked for me then. So it's like, look, I want better. And ever since then, man, life been on the come on. I went up. I did have some setbacks, you know, and then but that's life though, you know what I'm saying? It's up and down hills. But the mentality stayed the same. The mentality still pushed forward though. Even when I have my setbacks, I'm still pushing forward because I done came a long way.
Yeah.
I done came a long way from that jail cell, from being on probation to being in a homeless shelter. Those were pivotal turning points in my life. And that's when I was like 17, 18. So that was the most pivotal turning point in my life where I adapted that lion's mentality. And ever since then, man, I just been locked in.
Hey, that's deep, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something that I want to interject and say too. You know, because you got some young people that may be watching the podcast, some young people that may be caught up in a crowd that may be in the streets, may be doing some things that they could land them in jail, right?
Right.
It only takes a split second to find yourself making a mistake that you're gonna regret for the rest of your life.
That's it, man.
And if anybody watching and they at that crossroad, you made a decision to say, you know what, I gotta turn my life around right now because I don't want to end up wasting 20 years of my life in prison. And everybody has that choice, but sometimes people get so caught up, or maybe they're afraid to stand up and say, yo, I'm out of here, I'm out.
or sometimes, and that is true. And then sometimes they can be like they already so far gone, and it's like, man, like I tell you, I did another interview 2 weeks ago, and the same time I was doing that interview, my younger brother was going away to prison, and it's like, and I couldn't even make it to court because I was doing the interview. I couldn't even make it to court to try to give him some support, but I had been talking to him before going in. I was like, bro, you know what you got to do now. You know what I'm saying? We had a man-to-man talk because I had been telling him before then, like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I went that same road.
Right.
That road don't end too well. You
Right.
only end in jail as a convicted felon, or you end up dead.
Yeah.
I've seen too many of them do it. So it's like, man, bro, I'm trying to help you. I'm telling him this years ago, but it was like he had got so far deep, and it's like I think he was scared to come out, scared to get out. I don't know, but it's like, man, that's what I'm telling all the young brothers today. Like you said, if anybody listens to the podcast, man, any young brother, or even older people too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like even older people, man. Like we still got time to correct our mistakes.
Yeah.
We still got time to correct ourselves. You know, I think a lot of times we think, oh, I'm too old, so it is what it is. Well, I'm too young. I got life to live. I got time to make up. It's like you don't.
You don't.
You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I gotta piggyback off that, man. I hate when I hear people saying they too old. You're never too old to reinvent yourself. You're never too old.
You're never too old. Sam Walton showed us that. He got Walmart booming. He started Walmart at 45 years old.
45.
You know what I'm saying? Let more people tell it, oh man, that's too old. No. Man, Colonel Sanders over KFC. He founded KFC at 65 years old.
65.
He was broke. He founded it. Now it's all over the world. So it's never too old, man.
Never
I
too
tell
old.
people never too old.
Yeah.
That's why I love to see even older people that's still getting it, that's still grinding. And it's like, man, go get it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, show us young ones that, hey, look, listen. Even though I made mistakes in my 20s and my 30s, look, this is what I'm doing in my 40s and my 50s. I'm, you know,
That's it.
And that's it. You never too old to learn new things, you know. And that's why I wrote the second book, but we'll get there later though.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I want to make sure we come out of that. All right, love it, man, love it. So, second book entitled Rich Attitude. So, love that title as well. Soon to be released.
Yeah.
You know when? Around what time?
So that book will be released worldwide September 2nd.
September 2nd,
So
all right?
that's coming out September 2nd. So so we're still in the editing phase. Make sure we tighten up on everything. But September 2nd is the release date. So,
Okay. So
yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. I love the first book, but I think the second book is the one for me though. At least right now. You know, I feel like I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like I put my all in the second book. I feel like, because again, I'm a transparent speaker, you know. I don't want to project myself as somebody that already made it.
Right.
Because I haven't. It's like I'm only gonna be 30 in October. So I'm only speaking on where I'm at today. But I'm also showing people the process I'm going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I showed them the 9 to 5. I let them know I work at BMW. Right. I'm not one of those entrepreneurs that gonna get on social media and just say, hey, I'm the entrepreneur like I don't got a 9 to 5. No, I still got a 9 to 5. I still got real life things. So that's what makes this book a little bit different as well, because I'm transferring my first book. This book is about the finances, about money. And it's about shifting that mindset, your mindset mentally about money, shifting that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Making that shift. So Rich Attitude for me is just changing your attitude with money. A lot of us got a bad attitude with money. That's why we broke. That's why we poor. Because we got a bad attitude with money. We mistreat our money. That money is really a tool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be attached to it emotionally.
Right.
I shouldn't love that money. I don't love money. But it's a tool. It's a tool that you can use to build wealth for you and your family. You just gotta figure out how to use that tool. But most importantly about this book, because the whole title is called Rich Attitude, What I Wish I Learned About Money Growing Up.
Okay.
So that's the subtitle, What I Wish I Learned About Money Growing Up.
Okay.
And the whole point of the book is for those of us that are now parents, or not even parents, just older, just those of us that are older now. And there's a lot of us that share similar frustrations that we wish we would have learned growing up about money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just putting those similar things that I share with people that my financial mistakes. One time I had like a 400 something credit score. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm putting my financial mistakes in this book and letting them know, hey, you're not the only one that has those same money frustrations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do. But here's what we can do about it. We can because a part of the reason why we had financial struggles coming up, a lot of us, is that we just didn't know.
Yep.
We just didn't know the information. We
Yeah.
wasn't taught it.
Yeah.
And that's no knock against our parents, because our parents just didn't know, because their parents didn't know. So now what it is today is, this book is about putting this book in the household. So now you as an adult today, whether you are a parent or not, after you read this book, it's like, okay, hey, we share similar frustrations when it comes to this, but here's what we can do. These are solutions. I can now take this knowledge that I know now, apply it for myself, and then I can also teach it to my children.
Yeah. I like
So,
that, man.
That's
I like
why I
that.
wrote the second book, man. That's why I love it, man, because if I pass away today, my daughter's got 2 books that they can read from their dad. Some of my words to live on forever.
Yeah, I
So
like that, man.
if I pass away right now, my daughters, when they get older, they can read this book, Rich Attitude, and everything that Daddy was going to teach them about money, I can still teach them about money in that book.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a financial advisor. No, I tell people now, I'm not a financial advisor, but this book is just to introduce the conversation, bring that conversation to your household. So some of these things in the book that I apply to myself, maybe they can help somebody. And one of the pieces in the book, I'm talking about getting a financial advisor. I'm telling people to get a financial advisor. That was one of the best things that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I got a financial advisor. Because before I had a financial advisor, I was blowing money left and right.
Right.
I'm in Miami spending $10,000 I didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, those are real gut punching, like, oh man, like,
Yeah.
I'm really in Miami spending $10,000 I don't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I get a financial advisor, she come through all of my financials and she like, hey, really, y'all got about $1,500 left over every month. I'm like, what about? Well, you spent $800 a dollar. You spent $800 a month on food. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. You don't see the Longhorns. You don't see the out there. You don't see all the eating out.
That stuff add up.
That stuff add up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just telling people this book is to bring that conversation in your household so you can learn this for yourself and teach it to your children. Because now,
That's important.
yeah,
That's important to introduce that conversation.
yeah,
You know, something that I noticed, you know, a lot of times when we as parents, me being a parent,
yeah.
handling financial stuff, we leave our kids out of that.
We leave our kids out of it.
Listen, take your kids
Yeah.
into the bank with you.
Take them.
Take them with you. Don't
Take
leave
'em.
them in the car. Don't.
Yeah.
If you going, let's say you purchasing a home.
Right.
A lot of times we leave the kids out of that whole process. No, bring them to the table with you.
My daughter's going
So
through
that
the
they
whole
learn.
process. Yeah.
That's what I love the fact that you bringing light to that subject, because I think it needs to be said.
Yeah.
But it's just something about, I don't know, as parents, a lot of times, you know that saying, this is grown folk business.
Yeah, right.
We say
right.
that a lot, but
Right.
really, our kids should be right there with us when it comes to
Right. See.
learning about credit, learning about
Exactly.
home mortgages, loans
Exactly.
at a young age.
Exactly. I say, they say grown folk business, I say family business. This is family.
I like
business.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you got kids, you got family, you know, even and this go to all families, to be honest with you, man. Whether you are with your partner or not, whether you know, baby mama, baby papa, whatever it is, you should be able to co-parent for the children, because that's still family business.
Yep.
You still got business to handle for your children.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, look, listen, we grown folks, all right, cool. We're gonna handle grown folk business, but we still got family business right here. We got children to set up.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? If my daughters, for me, and this is on, you know, this is what I say for myself. This is my mentality. For me, if I die and all my daughters know that daddy just bought them everything growing up, and I bought them all the toys in the world, but I didn't teach them anything, then what did I do for them? You know what I'm saying?
Set them up for failure.
I
at
set
the
them
end
up
of
for
the day.
failure. If I die and my daughter's still broke, what did I do for them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they still behind the 8 ball financially, what did I do for them? Or even if I'm still here, if I'm still living, and my daughter's 18 and then they in their 20s, I had 18 years to get them set up.
Mm-hmm.
What did I not do? How did I not do that?
Yeah.
That's for me, you know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. So that's why I say this grind I'm on, like my daughter, my oldest is 4. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know, okay, hey, when they in their 20s, I want to make sure my daughter's set up, credit, everything. But you introduce that stuff to them young. My daughter, Paul, I'm already talking to her about that stuff.
Yeah.
They walked through me, when I bought my house, she saw the whole process. You know what I'm saying? I take her with me to some business meetings I go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm introducing that to them. I'm showing them that. You know what I'm saying?
I like that,
Setting
man.
them
I
up,
like
man.
that, yeah.
For me, my biggest motivation every day when I wake up is setting my daughters up.
Yeah.
Setting them up. What am I doing today to set my daughters up? You know what I'm saying? So that's it. And what do I have in place right now that if I pass away, that could set them up? Life insurance. A lot of people don't talk about life insurance enough. See what I'm saying? These are conversations we don't have in the house.
Yeah.
We don't talk about wills. We don't talk about, hey, if I die, this is what you do with the money. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't have these conversations. We should though.
Yeah.
But we run from these conversations. You know what I'm saying? You should already have a contingency plan in place just in case. Hey, look, listen, if I pass away, you move this money this way, and this is how you gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't have these conversations, and so that's what this book is about: is bringing them conversations. Bringing them conversations, like meeting that stuff head on. These are I'm just sharing what people think about, and what I done went through and what people go through, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about this stuff, so we should talk about it more.
Yep. Totally agree, bro. Totally agree, man. I love the fact that you got your daughters there with you, man.
Yeah, man. Those my aces. Those my aces, man. Those my rollies, man. They want to be involved with everything. Dad, can I help? Dad, can I help? Dad, can I go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't take them though. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, if I can take them, they done.
Yeah.
You know, they in my office. I'm in the office working. You know, I've been there working. Do they disturb me sometimes? Maybe so, but it's like I still enjoy that time because this is time you don't get back.
That's it.
So I let them come in the office. Come in the office, bring your dolls, bring your toys. They in the office, they playing. Last night I was in the office. My youngest was under my feet, you know, just hanging out with me.
Yeah.
So those are moments I still I can still get work done, but I don't have to neglect my children too.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to make sure I keep that bond, that time, and pour into them because all of this just to set them up.
Yeah.
I want to set them up.
Like you say, man, it's time you don't get back.
The time you don't get back. Now
You gotta
get
take
that money.
advantage.
You get money back. That's what I tell
Yeah.
people. You get money back. Like people like we put so much emphasis on money, even though the book is about finances. But I'm talking about it from a standpoint of money is just a tool.
Yeah.
But really though, the most important thing you got, it ain't money, it's time. Because you can lose $1, make $1 right back.
Yeah.
But that time is something you don't get back.
Don't get back.
You gonna look up, like I posted earlier on Facebook, we went from August 1st to August 17th in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like this month done flew by.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, what happened? You know what I'm saying? This year done flew by. People, so we gotta take care of our time while we got it, man.
That's it,
Tell
bro.
people you love them while they're here.
Hey, that's true, man. You know.
Give them their flowers while they're here.
While they're here.
That's me, man, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I heard somebody say this about time and about family. You know, if you, let's say your mom,
Mhm.
how many times do you see your mom a month? Well, the guy on the podcast said, you know, she lived on the other side of the United States, so I see her twice a year. The guy on the podcast said, how old is your mom? He said, she's 90. He said, so technically, if you fortunate, your mom will live to be 95. Let's just say 95. You see her twice a year. I mean, you're only gonna see her 10 times before she died.
Oh, man.
And that hit home for me because
That hit home. Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
when you look at it from that standpoint,
Yep.
that's not a lot of time.
It's not.
It's not a lot of time. So, like you said, man, when it comes to family, man, especially children, parents,
yeah.
you gotta take advantage of every opportunity that you can.
That's why I
spend
came
on.
into this year, man. I came into this year, 2022. I was focused on just my time. Like but it was so chaotic. I was all over the place, you know. And I'm still kind of sometimes. Some days I be busy, you know what I'm saying. But I was telling myself, I flew to California all the way across the country, but I can't even go to Union with my family nearby and see them. So it's like I had to start. It's like, now you gotta get better. Go see your family in Union. Go see your grandparents. They only down right away. So I started, you know what I'm saying? Or even if I can't make it down, I'll text them or call them.
Yeah.
Because it don't take much to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
It don't take much to shoot a text. Hey, grandma, I'm thinking about you and Papa. How y'all doing? You know, checking in, you know.
Yeah.
So I just started really realizing, man, time is so precious.
It is.
And that's why I
man.
take care of my time. You got to.
You got to.
I try
man.
to at least, I'm not perfect at taking care of my time, but I try my best to take care of my time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's a constant work. In
It's
progress.
constant work,
Constant
yeah.
work in progress.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your goal as an author and speaker. What's your ultimate goal at this point in your life?
Yeah, my ultimate goal, man. Somebody asked me that. Somebody asked me what's my ultimate goal to be a New York Times bestseller, and I told them that's not my goal. Like, if it happens, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna downplay it. Like, I won't downplay it like that won't be a big achievement. No, trust me. I love achievements. I'm a competitor, so I compete with myself.
Mm-hmm.
So me, do I want to be a New York Times bestseller? It's like, yeah, just for myself, just to say, okay, hey, you accomplished something for yourself. But that's not my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is just to inspire people, man. And just, I feel like God spared my life for a reason. And it's like, I don't got all the answers, but my experience can help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So my ultimate goal is just to help people, man. I just want to see people better themselves. I don't want to see people do good for themselves. I truly feel like we all can. I feel like we live in the country. I feel like we're in America, man. I feel like America, everybody knows this is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, money-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you can really, if you make good, sound decisions, you can set yourself up and live your best life if you really wanted to. Also, I just want to see people live their best life, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes what it is, people make mistakes and they often feel judged by others. So they feel like, oh man, people ain't gonna like me no more for who I am because they gonna think I'm this, they gonna think I'm that. So
Right.
my goal, I speak for the underdogs. I speak for the people that say, hey, no, hey bro, you know what? It's okay. You messed up, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't the only one that done that. You're not the only one that messed up. So I just want to be that light for people. I just want to show people, you can do it. And I just want to inspire people. So that's what inspired me to be an author, and that's why I think I'm gonna keep writing. People ask me how many books I'm gonna write. I don't know. I just write them as they come. I don't got a pipeline of books planned out. I got one more book after this one I'm gonna release. But yeah. So
I like that, man.
Yeah,
I like that. Hey, like you being honest and transparent, man. Like you said, a lot of people get caught up with this. I made some mistakes in my life, and they get stuck on that mistake. But some of the greatest people in our time made some serious mistakes. Even in the Bible, man. You look at David, you look at characters like that, man, made many mistakes.
Yeah,
but,
Malcolm X went to prison, but he went on to lead a nation of people to believing in themselves, to fight in a time where black people didn't have a voice in this country. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But he made mistakes in his youth. Before he was Malcolm X, he was Malcolm Little.
Yep.
But that don't mean that he was that. But he changed over the years. I feel like people are afraid to change too.
Oh yeah.
And then I also feel like people are afraid of people who do change. They tell you, "Oh man, you changed." Yeah, I did. You think I'm supposed to stay the same?
Yeah. Right.
I had to change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like at BMW when I took the process lead position. When I went from associate to process lead, Jared done changed, or Jared don't really talk as much as he used to online. Because when I was just associate, of course, I run my mouth talking all day.
Yeah.
But process lead is like, nah, I got business to handle. I got an IPP line to run. I got these lines to run. So it's like I can't talk to you the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to, in order for me to take my position serious.
Yeah.
In order for me to try for a secretary position one day, I got to take this serious.
Yeah.
So that's why I go to work. I take it serious as I do, but it's like, man, but I had to evolve. I had to change.
Yeah.
But people are afraid of people that change. It's like, we shouldn't be afraid. Change is a beautiful thing.
It
man.
is.
It's a beautiful thing. But my bad, I ain't mean to go off.
Nah, I'm glad you touched on that, because change is like one of the most stressful things a person, scientists look at the brain when it comes to change. That's like, when they look at that, change brings about stress.
Yeah.
So it's a hard thing, but like you said, it's a beautiful thing at the same time.
Yeah. And even going through ugly changes, it's ugly, but it's the truth. So just living your truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you free yourself when you're living your truth.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. So you just allow yourself to change and allow that change to happen.
Now
Even
that,
like
man.
you said earlier, people gonna look at you and they're gonna say negative things about you, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. They're gonna talk good and bad about you till the day you die. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are gonna do.
That's it.
I mean, people wouldn't be people if they didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can do 100 things right, they still gonna find one wrong thing, one wrong flaw.
And they're gonna magnify that
and
one.
they're gonna magnify that flaw. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely, yeah.
That's just the world we live in, man. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You have to just stay true to who you are.
You do.
You know.
You do. You know, I heard this guy tell me this years ago, this older guy, he said, man, when Jesus was on earth, he was a perfect man. And they talked about Jesus.
Yeah, they talk about
So
Jesus.
they talk about a perfect man, you already know they're gonna talk about you.
You already know they're gonna talk. Jesus walked on water and they still talking about it, man. So you know they're gonna talk about
You know they're gonna
you.
talk about you.
I ain't been walking on water, so I know it's gonna come.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's what it is, though, man.
You gotta roll with the punches and
That's
keep
it.
it moving, man.
That's it.
Love that point, bro. So now this is the part that I really want to talk about. You got a conference coming up that I'm looking forward to on October 9th.
Yeah.
So for everybody watching, it's going to be in Greenville, South Carolina at
The Zen.
the Zen, October 9th. So tell us a little bit about that. I've been seeing the flyers.
Yeah.
I've been seeing all the hype around it. I feel like this is going to be one of those events that is probably going to be something unique that I've never seen before. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that.
I wanted it to be different, man. But yeah, so the event is called Success of My Pray Power Conference. Obviously themed after my first book, obviously themed after my Success of My Pray logo. I mean, memo, my motto. But the conference is a business and professional networking conference. You know, I want to bring out local entrepreneurs, local professionals, people that work 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? Not even people that, everybody that don't own a business, and that's fine. You know, some people are good with their 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I want this to be one collaborative conference where people come out and they network and they talk to other people that are in different positions in life. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you may meet at this conference. You know, I got some key people coming in, but you never know who you may meet. So the panel of speakers I got some local people from right here. Brittany White, she's a financial advisor. Ben Hall, big business surf right there in Greer. Julius Tober, business coach. You know, people that can really help you, give you the tools.
Okay.
And it's like I got a panel, so they're on my panel. And I just want to be able to again, this is going to be a pretty different conference, man, because I want some entertainment in it. You know, I got Moody Black opening up some poetry. So, you know, I got some poetry in it to open up, set the tone of it. But we're going to get down to business, and we're going to have transparent conversations about entrepreneurship, working 9 to 5, the daily struggles of working a 9 to 5 and entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about different things, but we're going to have realistic conversations on the panel.
Okay.
That can give people these tools, these inspiration, the inspirational tools that they can take back with them. And it's like, hey, you know what? I was just in a building full of people. I got millionaires that's gonna be there too. You know what I'm saying? But I got millionaires that's gonna be there, and I got people that's probably nowhere near a millionaire that's gonna be there, and that's okay. I want to put everybody in that building together. So it's like, hey, look, my man right there, millionaire, but don't even focus on the million. Focus on the fact that hey, he can teach you something.
Right.
So go have a conversation with him. That's what this conference is about for me, man. It's another way for me to inspire people. It's another way for me to put people together. I happen to know a lot of people, some good people, and it's like, man, I can just put everybody together, you know? So I'm excited for it, man. Give me a red carpet up there. I got the red carpet that's gonna roll out.
Nice.
Yeah, man, I'm doing a book signing, my second book. So I'm doing a book signing there. I got VIP upstairs for, it's a private VIP suite for VIP guests to get to know me, myself, and the speakers on a more intimate level. We can talk more one-on-one, get into the nitty-gritty of some things, you know. But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited for it, man.
Yeah,
It can be downtown
I'm looking
Greenville.
forward to that, bro.
The Zen. It's a pretty
that.
good location. Downtown Greenville, Sunday on my birthday. I'm bringing in that's my 30th birthday. That's my 30th birthday. So later on in the conference, it's going to transition into my birthday celebration, man. So, which at that time we're going to open the floor to more networking and people can mingle and you know what I'm saying, just vibe out. So it can be a nice vibe, man. But I'm looking forward to a nice event, though.
Okay, nice, man. So if somebody wants to be a vendor, how do they get in contact with you?
So
Or do you
people-
have any vending slots available still?
Right, yeah, so we got vending spots available. I do got a team that's handling the logistics side of everything, the vendors and everything, but vendors and sponsorship opportunities are available.
Okay.
So they can, people can email us at jandersevent.com, events.com. Yeah, jandersevents with an S.com.
Okay.
So JandersEvents.com, jandersevents.com.
Cool.
So that's where they can reach us at for vendor and sponsorship opportunities.
Nice, bro. And that will be in the link, so we'll put that in the link for everybody as well, because I know.
Yeah, or my website. My website is jandersinspires.com. So
Okay.
Same thing, jandersinspires.com.
.com. Nice, man. Listen, a lot of big things coming up. The conference, the book. Looking forward to all of it, bro. I know it's gonna be some good things coming for you because we've talked on several occasions. You got the positive energy. You
Yeah, I
got a
appreciate
lot going for you, my
Appreciate
brother.
it.
So look forward to seeing it all going to fruition, bro. And it
I really
already has. It's already started, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's scary though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though. It is because, but it goes back to life mentality. You know, it goes back to just your pray, you take a risk on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I'm expecting hundreds of people to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting the building can hold 600 people. If I can pack it out 600 people and we can get them in there, we'll do that.
Yeah.
But to be realistic, I'm grateful for whoever do come.
Yeah.
You know, because this is my first event. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be humble about it, but I really hope it be a great turnout. So I really want to be a great turnout, man. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking to turn it to an annual event. My pray is to get to the Ball Secure Arena with it.
Man, I love that, bro. It's kind of like Jay-Z, man.
Yeah.
Kind of like that same
So my
platform.
pray is to get to the Ball Secure Arena.
Yeah.
But I got these smaller prays right here. I'm going to achieve first.
I like that, bro.
So maybe I start off at the Zen. I hit the Zen for a year or two.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna be at the Ball Secure Arena. Eventually, But another beautiful thing I love about the conference is it's local. Like I'm bringing
Mm-hmm.
local speakers right here in your own backyard. In our own backyard right here, influential people that are doing great for themselves that can come back and give tools.
Yep.
Right here. Instead of me going out, bringing in big top-notch speakers that you know what I'm saying? These are real life people in your backyard that you can get to know. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's the beauty of it, man. Just doing something for the local community. More
Yeah.
importantly, man. So
I like that,
yeah.
man. And yo, let me tell you something. Something you just said, bro, was one of the most openly honest things I've heard anybody say on a podcast. You said it's scary.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, bro, that's real. Anytime you pursuing a dream, it's scary.
It's scary.
But
It's
sometimes
scary.
you gotta do it
You
scared.
gotta do it. You gotta do
Gotta
it.
do it scared,
Like,
bro.
I finally, man, I'm telling you, I rolled my sleeves up on it. Like I finally pulled the trigger. I booked the building last year.
Mm-hmm.
I booked the building last year, and I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and book the building. I had to put up the money for it. I said, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the money for it up. I'm going to book the building. I said, man. But then when I really started thinking about it, it's like, is it really possible? Because you got to put people in the seats.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Is it really possible to put hundreds of people in this building? It's scary when you think about it.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, you gotta do it though.
Gotta do
the
it,
only
bro.
way, the only way to know is to do it, man.
That's
And
it.
that's it, man. So if 100 people come, I'm grateful for the 100 people.
Yeah.
You know,
Listen, bro, I can relate to that. You know, just starting a fitness studio is scary, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
scary.
yeah.
It's never a perfect moment to do it.
Right,
It's
right,
never an
right.
opportune time to do it.
Right.
But you just gotta step out there and do it.
right.
And you'll never know how it'll turn out. But
I think sometimes we look for that perfect time.
We do.
It ain't never a perfect time. We say, well, I gotta wait to do this. It's never a perfect time.
Yep.
It's never a perfect time for anything. Anything. That's even with being a parent. That's even with being a parent, man. You don't know what you don't know about being a parent until
Yep.
you become a
Until
parent.
you become a parent,
And even
yeah.
when you become a parent, you living and you learning every day.
That's it,
Even
bro.
that, you never stop being a parent. You never stop being. Once you have a kid, that's it.
Yeah.
So you live and learn every day. It's scary, but it may be scary when you initially have the thought of, oh man, that's a whole child, a whole baby I'm responsible for now.
Yeah.
That's scary. But at the end of the day, you're gonna get through it. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna learn.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And that's
That's
it.
it.
So same thing with the business. The business is your baby. That's your baby. So it's like, man, how do I nurture this baby? I gotta grow this baby. You know what I'm saying? You in one fitness club right now. You know, this thing may grow to 100 fitness clubs across the nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is your baby. So it may be
That's it.
scary, but you're gonna walk with that baby. You're gonna nurture that baby. You're gonna feed that baby. You're gonna make sure that baby taken care of.
Yep.
Because
That's
you
it.
want to see that baby succeed.
That's
You want
it.
to set that baby up. This is your baby. This is your baby right here, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, this is one of your babies. You got kids, so this is one of your babies.
One of them, yeah, man. I tell you what's funny. I too working 9 to 5, putting that out there, and I was at work, and I'm always on my phone when I'm at work, you know, on my breaks. So lady I work with, she was like, "Man, Jose, you think you're a businessman, don't you? You're always on that phone, always on the phone." And I said, "Nah, I really don't." I said, "This is brand new. I ain't never had a business before." She said, "What? I thought you already owned a gym." I said, "Nah, this is the first
This is
one."
the first
and
time,
she looked
yeah.
shocked. She looked shocked. I said, "No, I'm learning as I go."
As you go,
And
man.
that's the key I want people to take away from this as
Yes,
well.
Yes.
If there's something that you're wanting to do, a career, an idea, a goal, a dream, and you're hesitant to do it because you don't think it's the right time, you don't feel like you're equipped to do it, guess what? Half the millionaires out there stepped out not knowing exactly what they were doing, but they took a chance. And today,
Yeah, just
they
do
learned a lot of them learned as they went.
Yeah.
They learned the process through
That's everything.
going through the
Yeah.
process. And
That's-
sometimes that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta do it afraid. You gotta do it scared. But guess what? You keep going, you keep praying, keep putting into your business, you
Yeah.
keep putting your energy into your business, and guess what? It'll take off.
I tell you, man, and that's so true. Because and just say this real quick, that's so true because right before I went up to IPP, I was scared. I was scared. They stepped to me, they say, "Hey Jerry, we want you in IPP." Huh?
Yeah.
Me? IPP? I can run Nico Sand, but y'all want me to go run some robots?
Right.
Hold on, man. But then, because all the horror stories I heard about IPP,
Yeah.
oh man, it can mess up, you can mess up, so it's like, man, y'all want to go. But I did it.
Yep.
I said, I bet. Matter of fact, Patrick said to me, shout out to Patrick, man. I got to shout out to Patrick, man. He said to me, he's like, "Yo, Jerry, man, don't be scared, man. Like, don't be afraid. You face it head on, don't be afraid. Step into it, see how it goes." That's why I say I got to shout out to Patrick, man, because
Yeah.
I stepped into the role. I get a lot of compliments on it now, like people compliment me on a good job that I do, and I appreciate that. But it's like I was scared at first.
Yeah.
But it paid off, and it's like, boom, I faced it head on.
That's it, bro.
And it's
That's
like
it.
now I got a pretty good team rocking with me out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got good support. But initially, let's just say if I didn't do it because I was scared, I wouldn't have never find out. I wouldn't never be where I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would stay in Eco saying limiting myself, limiting my range in BMW. Now I go to IPP. I got that. Now that's on my resume.
Yep.
Now that's on my resume. You know what I'm saying? So now when I apply for the section leader position, now it's like, okay, I got a little bit on my resume I can talk about, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Instead of keeping myself back because I was scared.
That's it.
That's it.
That's crucial, man, because a lot of people allow fear to hold them back. They allow fear to hold them back, or they allow someone to put fear in their mind,
Exactly.
and they don't act on it. But you got to face the fears.
face
You
the
got to face the fears, man. So I love the fact that you brought that out. Listen, bro, cannot show my appreciation enough for taking the time to come out,
I appreciate it.
sit down with us at Tone Avenue Talk. You dropped some gems, and y'all, that was just a pre-taste of the book. You dropped some gems here tonight, but in the book, it goes a lot deeper. If you haven't got the first book, Success is My Prey, please get that as well. That's on. I got 2 copies at the house now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Enjoyed that book. Can't wait to read the next book. And I'm definitely looking forward to October 9th, bro, for this
I
conference.
appreciate it, man. Yeah, we in the building, man. We in the building, definitely, man.
Yeah, y'all tap in. Tell them again the website.
So the website, people can reach me at jandersinspires.com. You can reach me on Instagram at jandersinspires or Mr. J Anders. I think it's Mr. Oh no, JM's Inspired. That's my Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll put in a link too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We'll put in a link. But yeah, JM's Inspires. My Facebook, Jared JM Smith is my Facebook. So yeah, man. You know, I'm just open to people, man. I connect to people, man. I just love it. You know, I just love connecting with people.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, man. But yeah, that's where they can. You know, that's where you can go find my book, information about the conference. The conference is also on Eventbrite as well. Tickets are on sale to September 25th because I got to get a head count in, make sure everybody can get fed accurately.
Okay.
So I want to make sure everybody accounted for.
Okay.
You know, so tickets on sale to September 25th. We're gonna put them down at that point. So we're encouraging people to order their tickets as soon as they can. A lot of tickets has been selling so far, so I want to make sure people get limited. I'm limited on VIP. I can only bring 50 on VIP.
Okay.
So I want to make sure people get a shot at this conference and people get their tickets in on time because, again, I'm looking for some good things to come out of this conference, man. I want people to really come. This is just investing in yourself.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever I go to conferences, that's me investing in myself. You know?
Yeah.
Because the value I can get. Just like Jay-Z said, I'm trying to give y'all what did he say now? He said, I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. So it's like, if I get an opportunity to go to an event, to a conference, I pay $50, but it's $1 million in that building.
Oh yeah, you gonna
Look
get
at the
way
value
more.
I can, it's
That's
like
a small investment for the
yeah,
information you're gonna leave with.
Exactly,
No
man.
doubt.
But we're gonna rock out. We're gonna have a great time, man. But I appreciate you having me on.
Most definitely,
Appreciate
bro.
you for bringing me, allowing me to your club every time I come up here, man. I tell you from day one. You know, we talked a couple years ago, you know, about some of the stuff we're doing today, man. So
Most definitely,
just
bro.
to see you doing it, I love it, man. So just keep it going. It's, again, one of the most game-changing fitness clubs I saw. I saw. You know what I'm saying?
I
One of the
appreciate it, bro.
game-changing fitness clubs, and I know for myself, once I really do get back into that mode, which I need to, but once I do get back into that mode of really working out, I know where I'm gonna be at.
Yo, I appreciate you, bro.
Definitely, man.
Yo,
I know where I'm gonna be at.
You was here for Grand Open. I appreciate the continued support, man. That means a lot. Like Jerry said, man, we talked about some of this stuff years ago.
Yeah.
And now here we are. So
Yeah, exactly.
only better things to come, man, for both of us. So
That's it.
all right, bro, we're gonna close out right here. Any last things you wanna say to anybody listening?
Nah, man, I just tell them get fit, get toned, make sure also keep health. Health is very important to success, man. Health is very important to life. It ain't money. Money is not the most important. Time and your health. Time and your health. So, like I said, I know for myself, me just being transparent, if I'm being real with myself, it's like I can get a whole lot better with my health too. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to be encouraged to take care of their health, get fit, get toned, stay in shape. You look good for your age, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that when I'm your age, man, that it's like, man, you still want to look good for your age. So,
Definitely,
and you do that by getting toned out, staying toned out, stay fit.
That's
So
it.
That's
Hey.
what I want to share with them, man, to make sure that, and if they are in the local area, if they are right here in Spartanburg, in the other state, make sure they do swing by here, Tone Avenue, man, because this is incredible. They got it, like they got experiences. Like this is an experience. Like this ain't not even a workout facility, like a gym. This is an experience, man.
I like
You know?
you put that.
So
bro.
that's all
Yeah.
I wanted. That's all I wanted to share with them, man. So I just appreciate you again.
Hey, appreciate that love, bro. And listen, y'all make sure to follow Jay Anders on all social media pages, the website. That way you can stay plugged in to everything that's happening. And again, October 9th, lock that date in. October 9th, Greenville, South Carolina, at the Zen, downtown Greenville. It's going to be an awesome panel. I looked at the lineup, awesome panel. If you're in the upstate area, please go and check that out and get your tickets before September 25th. All right, y'all, on that note, we're going to close out. Appreciate you again, bro. That's a wrap.
We out.